What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Olu Nation. It's still your boy. Who else? Rodriguez Olunya. And if you don't know that it's your boy, it means that you have not subscribed to the channel. So guys, do me a huge favor. Go down below and subscribe to the channel because we are officially on the road to 1K subscribers. Guys, why are you watching the videos if you haven't subscribed? Just go down below and subscribe to the channel. That will be a huge favor from you to me. Now guys, welcome back to another video. To the OGs of the channel, tell the new guys that here we run by two principles. The first principle is that here we do not watch porn, and number two, we do not masturbate. Those are the first two principles. Those are the first two steps that you have to take to become the best version of yourself in today's world as a man. In today's video, I want us to talk about a man's future versus a woman's past. So let's get right into the video. Guys, in modern day dating, for a woman to give you a chance in a long-term relationship, here we're talking about a long-term relationship, something long-term commitment. The woman first has to look at how your future will be. When I say the woman has to look at how your future will be, what I mean is she looks at things like, will you be a good provider? Will you be a good protector? Will you offer security in the relationship? Guys, remember, this is a long-term relationship. Now, this trait in women is biological. Why? Because they do this as they look for a man who will be able to protect and provide not only for them, but for their future offspring or future kids also. This trait is biologically engraved in women's DNA. And they look for a man who has got a bright future because they don't only want a man who will protect them, provide for them, and offer security not only for them, but also they look at the future generations that are going to come. They look out also for their kids. So they want a man who will provide for them, will offer them security, and also will do the same for their kids or their offsprings. Guys, I've told you several times from previous videos that women are hypergamous by nature. Even the high quality ones are also hypergamous by nature. That's why, even if you might not be established yet, but you have a good head on your shoulders, meaning there's somewhere that you're headed in life, a high quality woman is willing to give you a guy who is not yet established, who is not yet there, but as long as you have got a good head on your shoulders, guys, this woman is willing to give you a chance because she sees that you have a bright future, because she sees that your future looks bright. She sees that in your future, you'll be a high value man who will be able to provide for her, who will be able to protect her, who will be able to offer security not only for her, but also for her future generations. So, to women who look at your future, to women who give you a chance, even if you might not be established yet, to them, this is like an investment. Because to them, they see that as much as you might be on the come up, but you have some potential and your future looks bright, they will give you a chance because women look at a man's future, guys. The reason why women look at a man's future is because they do not want to end up with a man who is lazy, broke, with no ambition or goals whatsoever, and also they do not want their children or offsprings to suffer. Remember, I've told you that women will look at your future to see if in future you'll be a good protector, a good provider. Will you offer them security? And not only for them, but also for their offsprings. So they do not want to end up with a man who will be lazy, broke, complacent, with no goals and ambitions, because they don't want to suffer themselves, and also they do not want their offsprings to suffer. Now, for me, women doing this, that's not a problem to me. Why? Because it's biological to them. It's engraved in their DNA. They're just looking out for themselves and their future offsprings or their future generation. Now, if women look at a man's future, then It means that it's the man's future where his value lies. Remember, a man's value lies in, can he protect? Can he provide? Can he offer security? Those are things that give a man value. So women will look at your future to see that, will you be a high value man in future, so that you can be able to provide for me all the things that I require, and also can you be able to provide for the future generations or my offsprings all the things that they require. Now, I've told you that that's not a problem for me because it's biologically engraved in women's DNA to think like this. However, if women look at a man's future, then it's only right that a man looks at a woman's past. Remember, guys, women's value lie in beauty and purity. So, as men, we have to check on women's past in relation to her value. When I say we have to check on women's past in relation to her value, we have to check on things like, did she grow up with a father figure in her life? Was she brought up in a feminine way? Can she cook, clean, nurture? We have to look at all those things. Yes, women look at a man's future, but us, we have to look at a woman's past so that we can determine whether she is fit to be in a long-term relationship or a long-term commitment with us. Also, very, very important of all, guys, you have to check on a woman's past in relation to how many sexual partners has she had in the past, or what is her body count. Now, you don't go and ask her directly what her body count is, but you look at some signs. Women usually give off signs to show that their body count is high. For example, having too many red flags. Also, if they do not respect men. Also, if she has had any traumatic past experiences. Guys, you have to check on all these things. Remember, a woman who has got a high body count will be very difficult to stay committed and loyal to you in the long-term relationship or commitment. Why? Because there's something called pair bonding when it comes to sexual intercourse. Now, a woman who has had so many sexual partners or who has bonded with so many sexual partners will be very difficult to stay loyal to only one sexual partner. That is something that has been researched and has been proven to be true. Guys, you'll agree with me. If you've had a woman or if you've dealt with a woman who has had a lot of sexual partners in the past, that woman is very hard to stay loyal and committed to you in a long-term relationship. That is not the kind of woman who you want to take seriously, guys. Having said all that, guys, the bottom line is this. To me, I believe that if women look at a man's future, then it's only right for us to look at a woman's past, how she was brought up. Does she have any father figure in her life, or did she have any father figure in her life when she was growing up? Does she have any red flags that stemmed from past traumatic experiences? What's her body count? Does she respect men? Those are the things that you should be looking for from a woman's past to determine if you want to take her seriously long term. Guys, we've come to the end of the video. If this video might be helpful to someone, do not hesitate to share it. Also, if this content was helpful to you, don't hesitate to drop a big thumbs up on the video. Guys, comment your thoughts down below if you disagree or you have contradictions with whatever I'm saying. Also, guys, most important of all, do not forget to subscribe to the channel because you're officially on the road to 1K subscribers. Most of you who are watching my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So guys, do me a huge favor. Just go down below and click on the subscribe button. We're officially on the road to 1K subscribers. That will be a huge favor from you to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Olu Nation, we out. Peace and love, guys.